Hey guys, Lan here on GradysMom, here to do a review today for you of my Samsung top loading washer and my front loading dryer. So we have had these since the end of March, since we moved in this home. I literally use them every single day, literally. And then on Sundays I do multiple loads because that is the day where I change our sheets and our bedding, our towels, that kind of thing. So these have literally been used every single day since March, and as you know, it is now the end of June. So I absolutely love these. First of all, I actually waited to do this review. Normally in the past when I've done like a washer and dryer or like an appliance review, I have done it pretty much right away, almost like a first impression, kind of what I think. But this one I wanted to do differently because I actually wanted to be able to use it for a long enough time to kind of tell you like pros and cons and what I think overall. I absolutely love these. Previous to these, I had an LG front loading set. I can link that video down below in case you're curious of what I thought of those, but after using these, I would never go back to a front loader for a couple reasons. The main one being the front loaders, although mine never gave me a problem, I used them every day for 4 years. I really don't have any complaints, except I found that the front loaders are a little bit harder to keep clean because they have that rubber kind of interior in the front door that you have to constantly dry it and clean it, or it gets kind of moldy. Where these are just really cut and dry. First of all, they are huge. This holds way more than my front loader did. I have washed a king size kind of plush comforter in this with no issues. So there's no drum in the middle. It's absolutely huge. I'm about 5'4", and I literally cannot reach the bottom of this unless I stand on my tippy toes and strain myself. So I actually use a little step stool to be able to reach down in here. My husband is about 6'3", and he can reach down in here, but like an average height, person, woman, mom would not be able to reach down in here unless you were taller. But I'm not going to complain about that because I would personally rather have to stand on a little step stool and have more room than have less room and not have to stand on a step stool. I guess it's just personal preference. But this thing is huge. Again, I've washed a king size plush kind of fluffy comforter in here with no issues at all. And what really drew me to this particular set is the rinse sink option. So as you can see right here, there is this lever here which you release, and that reveals your rinse and scrub sink. The washer has to be turned on to utilize this, just an FYI. So you'd have to go ahead and power it on, and then you would hit the water jet button, and then water streams out of here into this basin, and you can actually take, for example, I have a blanket here. For example, if there was a stain on here or something, I would put some water in here, and then you could actually scrub it out with like some stain remover, and it actually holds a good amount. So you could scrub a nice big item or a couple smaller items in here. I would just recommend putting like a little OxyClean or stain remover and then just scrubbing it right here, because these are ridged, if you can see, and it doesn't affect anything about the washer having this. I don't think it looks weird. And then again, when you're not using it, it folds up and clicks in there easily, and you can see it from the side, but it doesn't affect the look or obviously the functionality of it at all. And again, these are huge. If you have a big family or you're somebody like me who does laundry literally every day, these would be great. These are in kind of that black stainless, they call it. The finish is like a black stainless. I like to call it like a graphite. Some people call it like a gunmetal gray, but it has a really beautiful finish. And I went with this finish because I wanted it to match our kitchen appliances. We have the black granite or the black stainless kitchen appliances as well. So the washer is the Active Wash Steam Smart Care VRT Plus, and everything is digital, so you just turn it right on, and it gives you a ton of different settings for what you're going to be washing. And then it has all kinds of like extra features, so you can delay the start, you can do all kinds of like extra rinses or pre-soaks. It just has every feature you could possibly want. The dryer, one nice thing about the dryer I will say is this door can be you can actually have it open this way, or you can easily change these brackets on this side and have the door open from the opposite way. It's just whatever way your washer and dryer is set up. It was really easy to do. My husband actually switched it because it was the other way and it makes more sense for me to go from here right to here. So he switched the door. I think it took all of 10 minutes. It's really easy to do and all the instructions are right in the manual. The dryer is huge as well. And then the lint screen is right here in the front. I actually have to clean mine, and I'm actually going to be throwing a load in right now so you can see how quiet it is. It's just a really spacious dryer. I actually don't use my dryer too much except for towels, sheets, linens, because I hang dry all of our clothing. So let me go ahead now. I'm going to start a load. I'm going to demonstrate the rinse sink for you and kind of show you how quiet it is. I love these. We got them at Lowe's. I'll try and find them online and link them below in case you want to check out kind of more of the dimensions or maybe reviews. But I really truly love these so much. I would purchase them again, hands down. I've actually recommended them to several people. A few people I know have bought them after I got mine because they love them so much. They do come in some different colors. I really love these again because they match our kitchen. So let me go ahead and get a load of clothes on in. Alright, so first guys, I want to demonstrate the water jet. So again, it has to be powered on to use this function. So you just go ahead and hit the water button and it'll actually fill right up. I love this because my son gets his clothes really dirty when we're playing outside and it just makes it really easy. So it's completely hands-free. You just hit the button and it does all the work for you. It fills it right up. Really good for moms who have kids who play sports because you guys know how dirty your kids' clothes can get. And then to stop it, you just hit that button, by the way. So that's about how much water I need. Again, just wanted to demonstrate. So I could take this blanket, for example, and you can scrub it, and it's just perfect. Like if you have dirty, you know, soccer pants or baseball pants, you could scrub them right in here. And the water, when you tip it, just drains right into the basin. So there's no need to worry about that. So again, you just lift it up when you're done scrubbing, like this. And it will drain right into the basin, just like that. And then when you're done, let me go ahead and take this blanket out real quick. And then when you're done, you simply flip it up like this and you'll hear it click like that. And then I'm gonna go ahead and throw my clothes in now. So look how much room is still left in here, guys. This is like a normal medium-sized load, and there is a ton of room in here. So this is what I have to wash now. Let me go ahead and get my detergent, which goes right in here, and then I will show you how quiet it is. I use the Persil brand. Obviously, everybody's preference is a little different, but I've been using Persil now for about a year, and I really love it. And I just buy the huge club size from BJ's, and I absolutely love this detergent. It's so good. So your detergent's gonna go right in here, unless of course you use those pods. I actually put my cup right in the load because it keeps it clean, and I wash on cold as well. And then I also put a little bit of fabric conditioner into the softener drawer. Shut it. And it's already on, so I want to do a normal cycle on cool, and then I just hit start. And we're good to go. So I'm gonna hit you guys back sort of mid-cycle, and you can see how quiet it is. It's honestly much quieter than my front loaders were, and my front loaders weren't even really loud. So I'm gonna let it go ahead and do its thing, and I'll be back with you guys in a little bit. All right guys, so this is probably the loudest point in the cycle, obviously the spin cycle, and it's honestly really quiet. You can actually see it right through the rinse sink since it's clear. And it adjusts automatically. I've noticed like with the load size, so even though it might start out with a certain number, it will kind of calculate the weight. It's really, really high tech. I love this set so much. So yeah, very quiet. And another thing I love is that it doesn't shake all over the place. Some of you may know what I'm talking about, but I like to call it the washer dance, which my front loader did dance a little bit, especially with larger loads. This one doesn't really vibrate or shake that much at all. Also, this is on our first floor. Obviously, if your washer and dryer are on the second floor, they're automatically naturally going to shake a little bit more. So yeah, very quiet. When this is done, I'll throw it in the dryer. Honestly, I think my dryer is louder than my washer. That's how quiet these both are. So when this load is done, I'll throw it in the dryer, let you guys hear for a few seconds kind of the noise level of the dryer. But overall, no complaints about this. Again, like I mentioned earlier, if it was a complaint, it would be that I couldn't reach the bottom of the washer. But like I said, I'd rather have a bigger washer and have to get a step stool than have a smaller washer and be able to reach the bottom. And for most people, I feel, I'm not very tall, so most people I feel would be able to reach the bottom okay, but if not, a step stool can be your best friend. So I'll be back with you guys when this load is done, and then I'll throw it in the dryer for you. Alright guys, so my clothes are in. I cleaned out the lint vent, which I do every time, and then I'm just going to hit power. Again, all the different options for bedding, towels, activewear, anything like that. There's steam sanitize. I'm just going to have it, I just have it on normal, and then again it has a sensor, so it'll adjust the time, and then obviously you can pick like extra low, low, medium, high. I usually just go with medium. And it's literally louder than the washer. That's how quiet the washer is. And honestly, the dryer is not even that loud. And there you have it. I've gotten so many requests to do this. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope that if you have been on the fence about these, this video was able to give you a little bit more insight rather than just being able to like read a description online. I highly recommend this color, this set. Love it so much. I will try my best to find it online. Again, we got it at Lowe's. We did wait for it to go on sale, and then we also had like a 10% off coupon, which doesn't sound like a lot, but it's a lot when you're talking about a higher ticket set like a washer and a dryer or some kind of bigger appliance. So again, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Have a great day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.